Hey YouTube, it's Allison with Page Peeps, and I am back yet again to another book review. I'm doing my book review this time on The River by Gary Paulsen. And like I said, I had to read this book for a book report, but I want to do a book review on it here because I just kind of feel like I should. I don't know why. Probably because I have a lot to talk about it. It is more of a middle grade level kind of read, but I think anybody can kind of enjoy them just a little bit. So yeah. This is actually one of the 4 second books in the Hatchet series. There's also Brian's Winter, Brian's Return, and Brian's Hunt. And my brother has Brian's Winter and Hatchet also. So, if you haven't read Hatchet, you probably don't want to watch this video because there are a little bit of spoilers. Alright, so I'm going to read you the back and then I'm going to talk about it. 2 years ago, Brian Robison was stranded alone in the wilderness for 54 days with nothing but a small hatchet. He survived. Now the government wants him to do it again, to go back to the wilderness so that astronauts and the military can learn to the survival techniques that kept him alive. This time Brian won't be alone. Derek Holzer, a government psychologist, will be accompanying him. But during a freak storm, Derek is hit by lightning and falls into a coma. The radio transmitter is dead. Brian's only hope is to build a raft and try to support Derek 100 miles down the river to a trading post, if the map he has is accurate. So, yeah, I finished this book yesterday. It's only like 134 pages long, so it's very, very short book. Sorry, I'll stop saying now, but yeah, it's like a habit of mine now. I think the cover, there I am again. I think the cover is pretty cool. It's definitely interesting. And I think it's pretty okay. It's alright. One thing I guess I really don't like about these books is the writing of them. I mean, the actual, like, way he writes, I just really don't like it that much. Can I stop saying now? Seriously? But sorry. I cannot stop saying it's really annoying me right now, but so I just really don't like the way he writes. It really just kind of annoys me. Like, he repeats things a lot. Like, if he were to say there's nothing left, he'd write it like there's nothing left. Nothing. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it just kind of like, I know there's an emphasis, but he uses that way too much during his books. And I really just don't like it that much. I mean, I know it's going through his head because he's stranded pretty much alone, but it's just kind of annoying. The characters in this book I like. I like the characters. They're pretty cool, pretty just nice. They're really short though, so you really can't go in a lot of depth on any of the characters, which I don't like a lot. You really get to get inside their head, but still it's just way too short to make them like you really know a lot. I really think these books should become like 300 or 400 page novels of like adventures, because they would make really great adventure novels as long as they were just longer and more in depth and everything. So they should become like YA in-depth novels, I think. I think that would make them really good. But another thing that really annoyed me about this book was probably just the fact that the scenario is kind of unrealistic in my opinion. So they only have their knives and a radio transmitter. So they're like sleeping one night and they wake up because there's a storm on top of them. And by the way, they're in the North Canadian woods. And there's a storm on top of them, and all of a sudden the guy that Brian's going with like gets struck by lightning or something. And then the radio transmitter doesn't work. I mean, I don't find that a very likely case at all. And it just, just really bugs me that it's just like, but I made a great story, so it was okay. I'm definitely going to read the other three scenarios, just because I wanna see what they are, because I think they're really good ideas. So yeah, that's this book that I read. And I'm gonna give it a grade on my blog. If you want to look at that, it's pagepeeps2ss.blogspot.com, and I'll post a link in the down bar. And please leave me a comment, subscribe, go to my blog, just check it out because I really enjoy it. Bye!